Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Vita Luca, and here we are at my YouTube channel. Today we had a special request from Patrick. Just requesting to do a video about the difference between Czech Christmas and Canadian Christmas. So most of my viewers are Czech. So you guys know how you celebrate your Christmas, really. I'm not going to be able to explain it any better than you can yourself. So for those who may not know kind of like what happens during Czech Christmas, so Czech Christmas expands across 3 days, the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th of December. All 3 days are holidays. They're all typically paid by your company to have the day off if you have a company that will give you those benefits, because there are definitely those who won't. I've worked for all of them, apparently. Never had the full 3 days off. So there's that. And then typically everything happens on the 24th. That's when you get your gifts. That's when baby Jesus comes through an open window, bringing presents. And typically it's the dad who will set up the presents from baby Jesus and leave them under the Christmas tree. And then typically you have like a dinner filled with regular Czech foods. Gingerbread hits the stores for December, selling lots and lots and lots of gingerbread. You have special Christmas breads that are in stores that you can purchase. And then basically like the 25th and the 26th is just time dedicated to be with your family. Nothing super special or different really happens. Decorations are consistently the same between Canada and Czech. Whereas you still have a Christmas tree, it's fully decorated, you'll put lights up on your house or your balcony, depending where you live. But yeah, really, it's like a very festive thing. And then they also have this separate thing on the 5th of December, not a holiday, not anything, but people will dress up as either an angel, Saint Nicholas, or a demon, and will hand out candy or coal to good and bad children. So you get coal if you're bad, you get candy if you're good. So not too bad, right? And these are just like people that do this, and they'll walk around and hand that stuff out. Now, Canadian Christmas. In Canada, we have Santa Claus, who comes down your chimney or through your front door if you don't have a chimney, because not a lot of houses do anymore. But yeah, so he'll come down your chimney, big fat man dressed in a red suit. Pretty sure you all know who he is. Cool fact, he only wears red because of Coca-Cola. He used to wear green like his elves. But yes, he's this man who lives in the North Pole, has elves, and they build all the toys. He comes in on a sled driven by reindeer, travels all around the world in one night, comes to your house down a chimney, leaves the presents, eats cookies and milk, and then goes. And you'll never see him. Right? Yeah, and then you leave a window open for baby Jesus to come through during the day. And he leaves presents. And it's still your parents lying to you. But I don't know which one is worse, because Canadian kids will stay up to see Santa. Except, of course, he only comes when you're sleeping. If I was a Czech kid, I would wait to see baby Jesus come through the window. Like 100%, I would wait to see that. But anyways, we'll move on from that. By the way, in Canada, only the 25th is the holiday. That's the only day that your work would give you off, paid. Or you can work it and get your wage times 1.5. And if you do more than 8 hours that day, it's your wage times 2 after the 8-hour mark. Nowhere really closes in Canada. Like really. Everything is basically like 24/7. So typically things are open and we just pay people more to work holidays. And I was always happy with that. Because why not take your wage from $15 to $21? And if you're full-time, you'll still get the other day off sometime else during that week. So if you don't have a family, you don't want to spend Christmas, whatever, then yeah, there's that. But anyway, so on the 24th, if you have children, typically people in Canada, I don't know when Czechs set up their Christmas trees, but people in Canada will set up their Christmas tree right after Remembrance Day. They would do it right after Thanksgiving, but we like to remember our soldiers, and then we deck our halls. Okay? I don't know. You might not get that reference. It's like from a Christmas song. It's a pun. Anyways, yeah, so on the 24th, everything will all be set up. You'll have your Christmas tree, you'll have your lights, you'll have your whatever. And then that evening, well, depending on what kind of family you have, most parents allow their children to open up one present. And this is typically like pajamas or like a movie or a game, something they can all do together that night. Not everybody does this, but some families do it. And then so they'll let their child open up one gift before, and then that'll be something that they can do as a family or wear together as a family. Lots of people love to do matching Christmas pajamas, and there's also like Elf on the Shelf that they'll do and all these other like weird things. My Canadian definition of weird, okay? Yeah, so they'll do those things, and then just before the child goes to bed, they'll leave out milk and cookies for Santa. And that's whatever cookies the parents like to eat, really. That is different. Some kids do chocolate chip. Some kids probably do peanut butter. Doesn't matter. It's whatever their parents like because that's who's going to eat it. And I'm sorry if you're a child watching this video, but I'm going to mark it not child friendly. So please don't be here because I'm going to destroy your dreams. Just like every other kid will do to you one day when they figure out none of it's real. So yes. Then on the night of the 24th, Santa Claus comes, leaves the presents in the stockings or under the tree, and then the child wakes up on the 25th, and typically it's the first thing that everybody does is open up the presents because children just can't wait. And who wants to wait to find out what's wrapped up under their tree, right? So yeah, typically first thing you do, you open up all your presents, you have fun, whatever, you spend time. Maybe, depending when, people will have their family dinners either on the 24th or on the 25th. Family dinners in Canada is very similar to how we celebrate Thanksgiving. Basically, like in my family, it was a whole chicken, potatoes, cranberry sauce, gravy, vegetables, corn, stuffing, ham, like a Christmas ham, you know, the one still with the skin on the outside. Yeah, basically that's around it. Some families will have different desserts depending on the dietary aspects of the family. Like for me, it would be something along like the lines of Rice Krispie squares or haystack. That's basically what we would have because I'm allergic to eggs. I can't eat everything. So either they would bake something without eggs or it would be something along those lines that they just don't need eggs. And then on the 26th is almost everyone's favorite day. It's Boxing Day. So the day before, like the day after Christmas, that's the day where you get to beat up your family. You give them presents and then you beat them to death. I'm kidding. Boxing Day is actually when you go to the store, like everything's on sale. Like everything is on sale at stores. And so you can just go and blow your money after Christmas. Like, it's like Black Friday, but it's better in Canada than Black Friday because Black Friday is a very American thing. Boxing Day is probably also a very American thing, but I find we have better deals on Boxing Day than we do on Christmas because it's like total clearance of whatever they brought in extra to help sell for Christmas. So really, it's like TVs, video games, whatever they might think someone would want to buy for Christmas, and it's just them purging all their extra stock. So you can get some like really good deals. And like I've completely done it where I bought stuff after Christmas. Like that's when I bought all their Christmas presents, was on Boxing Day when everything was on clearance. Because that's the way to do it, really. Like buy the presents for a discount and then give them. We do have a lot of like Christians in Canada as well. So because Christmas is deemed like Jesus's birth, a lot of families will reenact nativity scenes, go and see someone put on a nativity scene. You might be involved in putting on the nativity scene. Or even they'll read Jesus's birth story in the Bible and like, read all of it, but yeah, so they'll pick like to read through the nativity scene with their family, really try to give that focus instead of all the presents and Santa and all this like decorations and everything. They try to humble it for like a time being and like talk about Jesus and what he's done for us and etc. In Canada, we're a mosaic. People don't fully identify as Canadians because basically everybody came from somewhere else except for our Indigenous people. So my family immigrated to Canada 200 years ago. We don't have traditions of Europe at this point, and they're very Americanized. But you'll have people who just freshly immigrated from like Poland or Ukraine, Russia, wherever, and they typically still celebrate their own traditions within Canada. So it's not like it's anything new or different. They do their own thing. And that's really how Canada wants us all to be. They want us to still have our own past identities, but we can all be together as Canadians. And so that's how it's like a mosaic. We all keep our different cultures, even though we're not living in the countries with those cultures anymore. And so not every Canadian celebrates Christmas. There's lots who will celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, maybe like Ukrainian Christmas instead of the traditional Christmas. There's people who don't celebrate anything at all and believe that every day is a gift. Personally, I haven't celebrated Christmas since leaving my mother's house 5 years ago. Even this year, all I do is buy presents and then that's it. I don't decorate. I don't do anything. Next year, I might. We'll see. But yeah, because we're all different, I can't just say like one straight thing for Canada. Like you might be able to in the Czech Republic. There's not one thing that every Canadian does except for say sorry. Because if you don't say sorry and it actually was your fault. Yeah, so ever since Trudeau really came into our government to be prime minister about 6 years ago, I think he's on the second year in his second term. But he really made it so that we can't say whatever we want to people. So we have to respect everybody and also to not offend people. Yeah, it's pretty stupid because I know Czechs would see that as very stupid. It's very stupid. But we're not even really allowed to say like Merry Christmas to anybody anymore. We all have to kind of say like Happy Holidays because it's exactly for that reason. Every Canadian is different. People celebrate different things. And so to not offend them, you just say Happy Holidays instead of like Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, or I don't remember what they say for Kwanzaa. But yeah, so you would say that instead of directly saying whatever you celebrate, which a lot of Canadians are just like, it's fine if you say Merry Christmas to me and I don't celebrate Christmas. Like, I'm okay with that. It's the thought that counts. But Trudeau banned it from saying mankind. We all have to say people kind. So there's that. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's been growing so quickly. So I want to say thank you to the 132 subscribers that I have. That's at the time of this recording. And I'm so grateful that you're all down for the ride. And keep leaving suggestions. If you leave enough suggestions for Czech videos, you're going to get Czech videos and you're going to get like a new date that I post. And you guys can pick the day of the week that works best for you, and you will see those videos then. So if you suggest enough videos, you will get them, and it will be on the date of your choosing. So please comment down below what you want to see, and I'll make it for you. And I'll let you know when it's been posted and when you can expect to see it. And so, yeah, I want to say thank you to you all. and I hope you guys have happy holidays. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.